Good night and welcome to Benalmádena's first English news broadcast. Digital Cosa del Sol brings you every Friday all the information about this week's news. After the first month of the new government team at the mayor's office, this week they took stock of their management, thanking the municipal workers for their effort and dedication.
The mayor of Benalmádena, Juan Antonio Lara, offered a press conference on Tuesday with the Economy and Finance Councilman José Miguel Muriel and Festivities Councilwoman Yolanda Peña to take stock of the new government team management after their first month in office. The mayor emphasized his planning work, criticizing the work of the previous government team. From minute one, this municipal government has been working to respond to all the demands of our neighbors, which have not been met for years. We took over the reins of a city with bogged down works, many of which are now generating major technical problems, giving as an example the case of Avenida Alay, where, among other things, they have not taken into account the accessibility of buildings and shops. In 4 years, only 34% of the work has been carried out, a situation to which must be added the deficits in the maintenance of the educational centers, which are the responsibility of the town hall, plus a debt of 380,000 euros contract with the Social Security, which we have had to deal with urgently in order not to lose subsidies. Finally, he thanked the workers of the consistory for their effort and dedication. This government team maintains daily contact for the organization of activities and events. We have held a multitude of meetings with associations. We have promoted a firm commitment to our emblematic traditions. Every day we are in direct contact with our neighbors, attending to their problems. Since we came in, it has been clear that change is key for Benalmádena to return to what it was, and their work is the basis for us to achieve this in record time. I would like to highlight the great effort of my team and that of the technicians, for whom I have words of thanks. In 1 month, we have done a lot of work, thanks to a great team of councillors and area coordinators who have been giving their all since the very first minute they were sworn in.
Benalmádena presented last week new vehicles for operational services and local police, which will facilitate the labor of their workers. Specifically, 3 new vans and 2 motorbikes will join the municipal fleet.
The mayor of Benalmádena, Juan Antonio Lara, presented last week a new batch of vehicles, specifically 3 5-seater vans and 2 motorbikes received from the Mancomunidad de Municipios de la Costa del Sol. The mayor, who was accompanied by Operational Services Councilman Juan Olea, who is also delegate of investments at the supramunicipal body, was very pleased with the delivery of these 2 new lots. These are 3 vans for operational services and 2 motorbikes for local police, with which we are strengthening the City Council's vehicle fleet and helping employees and operators to have the best means for their day-to-day work, so they can continue to do the good work and management that they already do, which is, after all, what we are working on and is the line that we will continue doing so. We are laying the foundations of a modern police force, and with this equipment, such as 2 BMW motorbikes with integrated GPS and many other features, we are taking a step forward, bringing much-needed versatility to the service. Olea specified the use to which the vans will be put. The vans will be integrated into operational services for the cleaning service, the roads and works area, and the electric lighting service. The 2 motorbikes will be used by the local police force staff to improve the service they provide to citizens. This new contribution from the Mancomunidad is part of the more than 1 million euros that has been allocated to Benalmádena within the investment plan for 2022-2023, and which has been directed practically all to renew the municipal vehicle fleet in different areas, and we will continue on this path to transform the city and modernize all its machinery, facilitating and accompanying the great team that we are lucky to have in this town hall, and who do a magnificent job to make Benalmádena an efficient, welcoming city that shines more and more every day. This new fleet has been acquired thanks to the investment plan that the Mancomunidad de Municipios de la Costa del Sol holds with its municipalities. In Benalmádena, there is a total investment of just over 120,274 euros, of which 65,340 euros correspond to the 3 vans and 54,934 euros to the 2 motorbikes. In the coming months, within this investment plan, over vehicles will be received for other services such as civil protection and emergencies.
Environment Councilman Juan Olea met with us this week to discuss the creation of a municipal emergency plan to deal with drug situations such as the one we are currently experiencing.
Benalmádena Town Council continues making an effort to fight the water shortage situation we are suffering and the exceptional drought situation decree of the Junta de Andalucía. For this reason, it has decided, after several meetings of its technical committee, to promote the implementation of a roadmap for the achievement of a municipal emergency plan to address drought situations such as those we are currently experiencing and which may occur again. Environment Councilman Juan Olea spoke to us on Monday about the actions being carried out by the Council.
Tenemos un decreto actualmente en vigor.
There is an urgent need to carry out actions to ensure the water supply to the citizens and to comply with criteria of efficiency in the use of water resources in a changing climatic context such as the one we live in, subject to periods of frequent and prolonged droughts. To achieve the approval of this plan and for it to establish the best guidelines to follow in achieving its objective, which is to address future drought situations in a planned manner, several areas involved, such as the environment, emergencies, and EMAVESA, are going to be coordinated. The councilman reviewed the various measures already adopted by the Mesa de Sequía.
Se ha creado una mesa técnica.
It should be remembered that, in view of the current alert situation, Benalmádena has already taken several measures to comply with the Andalusian Regional Government's instruction and reduce drinking water consumption, which are also proving to be very effective: the publication of a municipal notice aimed at the population, an awareness campaign on the responsible use of water, a 10% reduction in the irrigation of parks and gardens, a 30% reduction in water for flushing, the modification of the buttons on beach showers, and the initiation of work for the creation of an authorized plan to allow the use of reclaimed water for flushing and irrigation of parks and gardens with all the hygienic, sanitary and environmental safety that it requires, and following all the necessary procedures. The document will contain a series of measures to be applied in the municipality to optimize the consumption of water resources in situations of scarcity.
The Operational Services area has rearranged its mechanized cleaning service, creating 7 brigades to attend the different areas of the municipality.
Operational Services Councilman Juan Olea announced on Monday the creation of special brigades to reorganize the mechanical cleaning of the municipality with the aim of optimizing the resources available to improve the clean lines in Benalmádena.
Con el objetivo de mejorar.
The idea is to optimize the resources available, improving the clean lines of our municipality to make it more effective and efficient and to have a cleaner city. As well as achieving this goal, with this formation of brigades, we will be able to use all the machinery and make it fully operational working on public roads. We will improve the appearance of the municipality even more than we have already done, as in the month that this municipal government has been placed, we have developed a cleaning plan that the city needed and the residents demanded. The councilman broke down the organization, which will divide the service into 7 brigades.
Una de las brigadas va a estar centrada en lo que es.
The new organization consists of the creation of 7 mechanical cleaning brigades with pressure washers that will work in the morning shift and will act in parallel with the comprehensive cleaning plan that the mayor mentioned, and that will continue to operate until the end of August. The vehicles will use hot and cold pressurized water with a previous application of degreaser to remove stains from the pavements. These 7 brigades will have the following areas of action: 1 for the center of Benalmádena Pueblo, 3 for Arroyo de la Miel, 1 for the center north area, 1 for the south, and the last one for the east, and 2 for Benalmádena Costa, 1 for the east and 1 for the west. Olea praised the commitment and dedication of the workers in this area.
Es brutal el esfuerzo que están realizando.
I would like to thank and highlight the great work that the operational services staff is doing in the municipality, always showing a good predisposition and making sure that Benalmádena offers its best image to neighbors and tourists.
Once again this year, Javier Banderas prepares his team for a new edition of Mafre's Copa del Rey that will be celebrated from July 29 until August 5. As usual, the team visited the Sport Harbour to announce the competition next to one of its sponsors.
The mayor of Benalmádena, Juan Antonio Lara, received last week the ship owner Javier Banderas and part of the crew of his regatta team Teatro del Soho CaixaBank, which will participate in a new edition of Mafre's Copa del Rey sailing competition, which is being held in the waters of Palma de Mallorca from July 29 to August 5th, where the team aims to renew his double title. Also present at the meeting were Sports Councilwoman Jessica Trujillo and representatives of the Puerto Deportivo. The mayor signed a Benalmádena flag and gave it to Javier Banderas so they can host it on the ship.
Estamos aquí nuevamente en Alcaldía recibiendo, y es todo un honor.
It is an honor and we feel fortunate to receive Javier Banderas and members of his crew at City Hall in view to the imminent participation of his boat and team in the Copa del Rey, and we wish him the best of luck with the challenge of retaining the title. As always, we are proud to support sports from this government team, and in this particular case with the added bonus that they carry the name of Benalmádena far beyond our town, Spain and even Europe, and this is the best promotion that a municipality can have. We gave a flag to all the athletes who have passed through my office, and it usually brings them luck. Today we gave it to them who have achieved success and triumphs, hoping that this will also be the case. The team will sail under the flag of the Sports Harbour and will compete with the Swan 42, almost 13 meters long, the same boat with which they have won the Copa del Rey in previous years in the Orc 2 category. Javier Banderas thanked the support of his sponsors over the year, which allow them to continue competing.
Encantado de que el alcalde Juan Antonio Lara nos reciba aquí en su.
We are delighted that the mayor Juan Antonio Lara welcomes us in this house, which is like our second home. I feel very proud when we are there, all the crew together, and on the screens the name of your boat, the Club Náutico de Benalmádena and the Puerto Deportivo appear. Truly, it is an honor to be defending our province and the people of Benalmádena. We are going strong. Last year we won the title in Orc 2, so we are defending the title, and we are competing with the same boat, the Swan 42. We have been sailing this type of boat for 3 years and with a similar team, of which I am proud. All this has meant that we now have a very consolidated structure, but in this edition there are many boats in our class. There will be 23 boats in the competition and 5 of the same units as ours, which come trained with new signings, very experienced people, and this makes it more difficult not to fail. It was stopped last year, but we will try to bring the title back to Málaga. The truth is that, as defenders of the title, anything less than winning is out of our minds right now. Since 2009, Javier Banderas' boat and his crew have always been on the podium, except for 1 year when they dropped to 4th place.
And these are today's headlines. Lara takes stock of the first month as mayor. The municipal fleet keeps growing. City Hall creates an emergency plan against drugs. New mechanized cleaning brigade service. Javier Banderas visits Benalmádena. The weather forecast for the weekend will leave us with clear skies with a slight chance of fog on the coast, temperatures rising with lows of 22 degrees and highs of 36, light variable winds breezy on the coast, becoming westerly inland. And that's all. Thank you for watching us, and remember, you can stay updated on our website or social media profile on Facebook and Twitter. Have a good night and enjoy the weekend.